I want to thank you so much for attending this innovative event today. It's wonderful to get off from the traditional video call apps. Welcome et bienvenue.
I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we are hosting this session from Ottawa on the traditional unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people and are grateful for the opportunity to be present in this territory. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our Associate Deputy Minister and Recognition Champion, Mr. Kevin Brosseau. So without further ado, let's give a warm virtual round of applause to Mr. Brosseau.
Merci Magali. Je suis si ravi de vous accueillir pour la première édition du Prix d'Excellence Networking. It really does give us, as Magali said, it gives us a chance to meet and to chat in a different context with colleagues, meet new people that we haven't met before and learn from. This is a really, really impressive day, and I'm impressed and so thrilled to be with you. We have an innovative space where we can connect, learn, collaborate virtually like never before.
When I first joined the department, I worked on the MPA file in comms, so that's kind of where I got
cool.
Yeah, that's where I got my foot in the door, and it was always so complicated, but it was also one of my favorite files that I ever got to work on was all of the MPA stuff, because it was so incredibly complex and complicated, especially with all of the First Nations and Indigenous files, and also all the very political aspects of it, especially on the East Coast with all of the oil and gas considerations that fall there. So it was always really fun to try and take all of these interesting and very complicated and political aspects of it and try and communicate it in a way that the public would also understand and care about. But
what ultimately brought you to DFO?
And this may sound a little cheesy, it was the fish. Salmon are very important on the West Coast, and
but for me, what's always been the most important is that I'm doing something that Canadians really care about, and that I can kind of get up in the morning and know that I'm going to be able to do something today that's going to have an impact on Canadians. So I'm not
right. We have Amy. We've got others on this in our circle. Any other thoughts on career path?
And I think one of the key things for me is always who I'm working with, and that work environment, the culture of the place that I'm in. If that is sound, solid, and enjoyable, then that means everything to me.
Well, that was, colleague, that was super cool. I got to meet people that I otherwise haven't met and heard those kind of inspiring stories of you as award recipients. I encourage you to follow up with the contacts you've made, including me, if you wish. Nurture those connections and continue the discussions that have begun here.